His name is Glover, and my name is Cav, and we go by those names because we're both Andrew. We started playing on the streets here when we were about 14. We went over to the US when we were about 18, and we signed a record deal in Los Angeles. Since then, we've had 3 #1 albums, a platinum album, 5 #1 singles, 3 nominations in the Irish Music Awards, and we decided to get out of our deal, get out of all these situations because we got fed up being ripped off. A lot of people don't know how bad the music industry has gotten. 100,000 streams on Spotify is $4. Your record label takes 80%. They don't take 80% after out of the profit. They take 80% from the whole lot at the beginning. So if they spend 200,000 making your album, promoting you and doing all that, they don't take that back first and then split what's left 80-20. They take 80 from the top, which often leaves less than what they spent on you. So you still owe them money when you finish your first album, despite the fact that it might have generated a couple of million. So we just said, we're done with this. We got fed up being ripped off. We weren't building a life that we cared about, so we decided to sacrifice visibility for sustainability. So that's what we're doing now. We're a people-powered band. We sell everything internally. Our tickets, everything is internal. So if you do like what we're doing and you'd like to be part of what we're doing, please pop over to us in between the songs. These are our albums right here. It's our brand new album called Anything But Normal. It's not available on Spotify, and it never will be. We are not going to release any more albums to Spotify or any services like that. We're just going to use those services for a couple of singles for the visibility of the album. The rest are only available directly from us because they don't pay enough. Now, I know people don't have CD players, so basically when you buy a CD or a vinyl off us, depending if you're at a show or on the street, every single one of our CDs or vinyls has a password printed on it, and that lets you download the albums onto your phone. It'll work on any phone, any device for here and until forever. It'll always work. The password is yours. It'll allow you to download or send it around. It also allows you to stream it from our website as well. So where you download it, there's also just an option to use the player and just stream it there as well. But it's basically, it's our way of building our own community. Obviously, like I said, the visibility is less, but sustainability is more. So that's all we care about. We want to build a community of people who like what we do and be a part of what we're doing. So have a listen to 1 or 2 songs. If you decide you want to take away the music, it is only 20 for all 3 of the albums together, plus the bag is totally free as well. That's a nice souvenir. We hope you'll see the value in that. After all, if you go into a souvenir shop in Dublin and get a bag that just says Ireland on it, it'll cost you about 15 or 20 euro on its own. That says the best buskers in the world are made on Grafton Street. So we'll tell you a little bit more about us after this song, but if anybody wants to take away the music, come over after this song. This is called All My Mistakes. It's from our debut album. It's about getting into a relationship that I knew was doomed because she was too good looking. I knew she'd figure it out eventually. It's called All My Mistakes. The idea of this song is essentially, of all the mistakes that I'm going to make in my life, you're going to be my favourite. Good wedding song, I suppose. So thanks again for listening, and I hope you enjoy it. It's track #1 on our album, which is this one, Joyland. And thanks so much again. And can I ask you guys just to come in a little bit closer to our red